Hey, good afternoon. I'm James Wong. I'm here with Dr. Ozello of Championship Chiropractic. And we're going to talk about upper body posture. And really, what we're talking about today is the importance of scapular retractor strengthening. And that's a lot to say. Dr. Ozello, welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
Please tell us, what is the scapula and what are the scapular retractor muscles?
The scapula is the medical name for the shoulder blade. Okay, obviously we have scapulas on both sides. The muscles that move the shoulder blade closer to the spine, that is the motion of retraction. So those muscles are, it's called the Rhomboid Minor, the Rhomboid Major. They originate on the spine and they attach to the inside or medial border of the scapula, and then the lower part of the trapezius and the middle part of the trapezius. When we think about the traps, we always think about the upper traps up here, but the traps actually go down in between the shoulder blades and below that. The middle trapezius and the lower trapezius are extremely important muscles because they perform scapular retraction.
So scapular retraction is simply pushing our shoulder blades together?
Yes, pinching the shoulder blades together, bringing the shoulder blades closer to the spine.
And why is that even important?
Well, it's very important because when the shoulder blades move away from the spine, that's called a protraction, and it moves our shoulders forward, and then we start to follow with our neck and our upper back.
Just like we were talking about.
Exactly. Just like we talked about in the previous video
Yep.
for thoracic extension. So strengthening the scapular retractors, especially the lower trapezius, really holds those scapulas in their proper posture, building strength and endurance in those muscles.
And just like we talked about last time too, can this help improve your health and your posture?
Oh, definitely. First of all, it's going to help to stabilize the shoulder, okay? When the shoulder blade is not stabilized, what happens is other structures in the shoulder have to work harder to stabilize the shoulder. The rotator cuff has to work harder. The long head of the bicep tendon has to work harder. And when it has to do an additional job, those structures often get injured. So building strength in the scapular retractors is very important because it stabilizes the scapula, puts them in a strong position so that our shoulder works properly. And then also, just having those shoulder blades back in a good position allows the rib cage to be in a better position and the thoracic spine to be in a better position so that we can breathe better when we are moving, when we're exercising, when we're working, all types of things.
And man, that just improves then shoulder function in general.
Of course, yes.
That is great. Would this also help you lower the risk of injury?
Definitely. Because what you're doing is you're strengthening what's called a kinetic chain. The kinetic chain is the entire basic arm trunk mechanism when we're speaking about the shoulder blades. Okay, the scapula, like I said, is a medical name for the shoulder blade. And if we strengthen the area that's closest to the spine, that stabilizes the scapula, then that area is stabilized and it allows the correct demand to be placed on the rotator cuff and on the long head of the bicep tendon. So there's less stress on those and they can do the work that they were intended to do and not have additional demand placed on them. So having strong scapular retractor muscles helps the shoulder to function better and helps to lower the risk of a shoulder injury.
And it's easy too to injure your shoulder and your back. Sounds like this is a really easy way to prevent it, being a little proactive instead of reactive to your body.
Yes.
That's great. Thanks again, Dr. Ozello.
You're very welcome. Thank you, James. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching today's video on spine health. If you have questions, feedback, or suggestions, you can leave them in the comment section below. Please feel free to like this video and please subscribe to my YouTube page, Dr. Donald A. Ozello, DC. You can also visit my website, championshipchiropractic.com, where you can see my blog, which contains articles on sports medicine, chiropractic, health, fitness, and nutrition. Thanks again for watching today's video.